Okay, first off.
Okay,
um,
first things first. I'm the realist.
I'm the realist.
Yeah. How
That
old is that song? That's a very old song by now.
when did that? Like, that's like 2000. That's like 5 years old now.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
Or
she
even
had a?
before. Maybe like 2014, maybe? I don't know. We're gonna
Yeah,
have
because
to research that.
yeah, because I remember her album came out in like 2000, like 15, 2014, 2015, around there, I think. Because I remember listening to it like years ago, and I was like, oh my god, I love her so much. And then yeah,
Yes.
okay, she's
Okay.
Iggy Azalea has released some really good songs. I'm
She has.
still
Yes.
She has. She
Yes.
she
True.
she she disappeared for like 4 years or something, or however long she was gone, and then she came back, and it was good. It's good.
Yeah. And when she disappeared, it was good because she had this whole she evolved as a person and as an artist, so it was good for her.
Yeah, she's one of like the
Yes.
rare people who, after they do
Different
something,
different
yeah.
than Nikki, who disappeared for a
Ugh.
while. When she came back, she got this horrible album, and she
Oh.
showed her a side of her that we would rather not know, that she's a horrible person.
Yeah, yeah. I miss
Yeah,
the days when I didn't know so much about her, but now I do,
yeah,
and now it's just like I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like her.
yeah.
I
And
didn't.
her
I
album, her last album was pretty bad.
Queen,
It was like from the
Queen.
whole album, we have like two songs that were good, maybe.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yes, but we were not talking about Nikki
be
or
reviewing an album
Iggy.
from like 2 years
Like out
ago.
of nowhere, we're reviewing Nikki's album, Nikki's old album. So yeah,
Yeah,
you were gonna say something, and then I start singing E. So yeah, say whatever you were going to say.
I can't pronounce her name, but
You
that woman from the woman from The Good Place,
Yes, I want to say Jamila because I'm not
Jamila,
sure as
Jamal,
well, but I'm gonna
something.
say Jamila. Yeah.
Yeah, she has been in a Twitter feud with some random woman because everyone's saying she has Munchausen syndrome, which um is essentially that she's making up all these diseases to get like sympathy from people, which
Yeah.
um just like the whole she put like the peanut allergy thing that she said disappeared as she got older, and um that she like got chased by bees and broke her arm or something, and like this two car accidents she's been in, and
And also recently, she came
yeah,
out as queer, which got
uh
me thinking like maybe she did that also for attention. I don't know.
that was
I'm
because
not sure.
she's been put on this show about ballroom, which is like it's like I don't know a lot about it, but I know that it's like mostly for queer people. It's like
Yes.
a hot, yeah. She's been put on that as like a judge or an MC or something. I don't fucking know at this point because she keeps changing her story. Um, she got put as judge of that, and then everyone was
And
like, okay,
she
that
is also executive producer, something like that.
yeah, she's like, she's
Yes.
got like a producer, and then she was like, no, 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 I'm not, I'm the host or something. And then she
Yeah.
came out
And
as
people
queer.
were mad because she was like a straight woman,
Yeah.
executive producer of this show. And then so she like because she was receiving so much hate, she came out as queer, and that was so there was a lot of theory about this. Like, did she do that, because she was getting a lot of hate, she wanted everybody to shut up. Is it really true? I don't
Yeah.
know. What do
People
you
were
think?
like, I saw someone said that she said that she was essentially bullied out of the closet by people, and I was like, no, you shouldn't have even taken this job. And then you come on Twitter and are like, why is everyone being mean to me? I've been gay my whole life. It's like, no, you've just said this maybe because you want people to stop getting angry at you for the right reasons. And then so whenever sort of essentially it's like, whenever someone gets angry at her, she does something to like deflect. And
Yeah.
it's like she was like, "Oh, you shouldn't be getting angry at me because I'm queer and I deserve this spot." And it's like, no, you don't. You know you don't. You're
Yeah,
essentially
there's a lot of things
saying,
here that we don't know. And the thing is
Yeah.
that she has a history of kind of making the same things whenever she is getting attacked, and same things to get attention and everything. So it's kind of hard to know really the truth.
Yeah. With
Yeah,
her, you don't really know. She's just so annoying and so like everything is not her fault. Everything is someone else's fault. And it's like, no, sweetie, you're like what, a 32-year-old woman? Like, get it together. And the fact that she blamed people, blamed the internet for making her come out, it was like, no, you can't say that. You can't blame other people for this. You're trying to make everyone else feel bad when you're the one who should feel bad for taking a job on something that you should never have
yeah,
even considered. Given it to someone else would have been a better idea. And like, give it to someone who is actually,
yeah.
that
But
was
this is
not me.
it's also complicated because a lot of people take part on things that they shouldn't. Let's take, for example, Scarlett
Scarlett
Johansson.
Johansson. she she's a beautiful Asian woman. I don't know what you're talking
Exactly,
about.
exactly.
She's beautiful. She's
She's
Asian.
she's more Asian than I am.
She is.
She is.
She's more Asian than you. So like,
Yeah, she has more Asian rights than me.
yeah. So you better calm
Yes.
down because
And yet,
Scarlett.
she got 2 nominations for the Oscars this year. So
But she didn't
there.
win. She didn't win, which I was so happy about. I watched like the last 40 minutes of the Oscars, and it was just to make sure she didn't win, and she didn't win, and I was so happy. Even
Yeah.
though Joaquin Phoenix won, and I was like, oh, watched his speech, and it was like, everyone, milk is bad, moo moo moo. I love the cows. Like, I didn't understand a single sentence in his speech at all. I was like, I have no fucking clue what this guy's talking about. And then Renee Zellweger won. That bitch
Yeah.
made just about as much sense as him, which was none. She made no fucking sense. Both of them got up there and were like, and religion is, and this country,
Yeah.
and I'm
It's because
Renee,
like
and
her plan was just to go up there and say all the names of the people that she wanted to thank. But because she went after Joaquin Phoenix and he said a bunch of stuff, she was like, no, I'm gonna say as well. But then
but
because
they
she
made
wasn't
no
prepared,
sense.
she was like,
Oh my
yeah.
god,
Yeah, it
they
was
are so.
embarrassing.
It was. I felt embarrassed to be white. I was like, oh my god, white people are so
Yeah,
fucking
there's a lot of
dumb.
moment for that.
There's a lot, and that was one of them because
That
neither
was
of
one of
them.
them.
He didn't make any sense, and then she made just about as much sense he did. They both of them, just no sense at all. Together, that speech could have imploded the earth because it was so fucking dumb. Like, I like Renee Zellweger. I think she's a good actress. She should never be allowed to speak at any event, any function ever again because she made no fucking. Neither did Joaquin fucking Phoenix. That man made little sense to me. I was like, what is he talking about? What the fuck is he talking about? I don't know what he's talking about. It's like milk is bad. And I'm like, yeah, we know this, Joaquin. We've known this for years. Why are you telling us? Actors
I
need
have a
to.
friend who in the
Yes.
night on the next day he was like, "Oh my god, did you see Joaquin Phoenix speech?" He was like,
Did he
"He
know
was
what he meant?
wonderful. He was
What?
wonderful." And I was like, "Oh, really?"
What? Maybe that was a speech just for men. Maybe only men could understand that because
Yeah.
I certainly couldn't.
Ah, yeah. See, it wasn't meant for us, so
It
that's why
wasn't
we
meant
don't
for
get it.
women. Our dumb
Yeah.
little women brains couldn't comprehend what Joaquin Phoenix was saying because I fucking couldn't. I was so confused. I hate the Oscars now because actors are so like they bitch and moan about save the planet, but they still fly in private jets. That's mostly the Kardashians. Kylie Jenner is the reason there's a hole in the ozone layer. They all fly in their
Yes, true.
private jets, and they all like buy expensive dresses and whatever they wear. Design like shit that probably costs a lot of money and a lot of clothing production is none of the number one causes of like gas like
Yes,
emissions.
true.
So these dumb cunts go to the Oscars and they stand there like, oh my god, guys, the ice caps are melting. Oh, but I'm gonna go fly my private jet after this to fucking Greenland and fuck a polar bear. It's like, Get your
Yeah.
priorities straight. Either wear the same thing to every award season because nobody gives a shit. It's like nobody actually get like. The Oscars are essentially just a big fucking circle jerk for all these losers to go there, and Brad Pitt wins an Oscar and everyone's like, oh my god, and it's like, I don't give a fucking shit. I used to love the Oscars and now I hate I like that Parasite one. That was good.
Yeah, that was good.
I like that joke. Oh, I hate that fucking Joaquin Phoenix won the
Yeah. And
Oscar
another
for.
thing that people were commenting a lot. People were like, "Oh my god, Brad Pitt is old, but he's so like handsome." And I was like, "Oh,
Brad
I don't
Pitt
know." That
looks
was a
like
big
he's.
topic on the other day. Yeah,
Brad
everybody
Pitt
was talking
looks
about how handsome he
how
is.
hot he is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Brad Pitt
I,
looks like a divorced mother of six, and he is a divorced mother of six, and he looks
yeah,
like he's been through it. Like he
exactly.
he didn't look good. He looked real haggard and real like not he Angelina Jolie used him for so many years, just sucking the life force out of him because she is a succubus. That he's just
I know. Are
he's
we allowed to say this on our podcast, or are we going to get? Is any organization going to take our podcast down because you just said that?
that she's a succubus.
Yeah, you're repeating. Okay, so we're done. We're done.
What? She is. Brad Pitt looked so good when he started dating her, but then she just sort of like. Did you not see that episode of South Park where Chef was dating a succubus, and they had to
Yeah.
go and they had to kill her by singing a song backwards? I'm just saying
Yeah.
I'm just saying Angelina Jolie may or may not be a succubus.
Yeah. But the thing is, the Brad Pitt, I don't think it's only because of that, but I think it's because he's old. I mean, people get old, and then people look the way they look.
Yeah,
That's life.
you get
Yeah.
old and haggard, and once you get rid of a succubus, yeah, you're never gonna go back to how you looked
Yeah.
before.
Just gotta accept it.
He just has to accept that he's not like that good looking anymore.
Yeah. So people are going crazy for him. And I
People
don't
were
get
getting
it. I never
well,
get
yeah,
it.
because
Maybe because that's I'm just too gay.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
that maybe he's not for you. I think he's
Yeah.
just
Just
for
like Joaquin Phoenix speech is not for me as well.
it's not for me either because I didn't fucking understand it. And my brother wasn't there to translate it for me and Ainsley because we had no fucking
Yeah,
clue what he was talking about.
exactly. See, these are the like few times when we need a man
Yeah. You
to
need a man
translate something that
sometimes.
wasn't meant for women. Yeah.
You need a man sometimes to translate what Joaquin Phoenix is talking about because Joaquin Phoenix lives in the near distant future. Like he he looks so out of it all the time. Like Joaquin, have a
Yeah.
shower. For God's sake.
Yeah, I don't think you have the right to say that because you like Post Malone. So
I
yeah,
do. I like
you
his
should.
music.
Yeah.
I have
So
been kind of disappointed in him recently because he keeps getting face tattoos, and yeah, I'm not a big
yeah.
fan of face tattoos, but I like his music. He's a cool guy.
But the amount of tattoos he has on his face is the same that you had on your arms. So you're
Shut up.
all
Shut
just the
up.
same. You're
You.
even. Don't worry.
Oh my God! Stop bullying me.
Okay, let's go to good news. Do you have any good news? I have one good news that I
Okay,
changed. I
tell
moved to
me.
another work, and
Oh
I
yes,
am really enjoying.
that's good.
Yes,
I'm
where I'm
proud.
working now. I'm not gonna say the name of the company in case it goes wrong, but like I'm really enjoying. And there's something very interesting in this company that I work. They have LGBTQ plus group for the employers, like to get together and talk about in case like there's something that we feel uncomfortable and we wanted to take it to someone to work it out. So I thought it was really cool because I never worked in a place where people just start accept LGBT people, but in this place they not only accept as they created a group for them. So I thought it was really nice.
That is way better than that other fucking shithole you
Yeah.
worked in. They were
Yeah.
trash at that other place. They can go and like eat a dick.
Yeah. There's this. I don't know if I told you. I don't remember because we say some things. But there's this girl that she has a rainbow flag,
Yeah.
right? On her desk, she put it on. I think it was a cup or something. And then the human resources call her and say
Yeah.
that there has been a few people complaining about the flag,
Yeah.
and so she needed to take it off
Yeah.
because people were uncomfortable to see that flag.
Oh.
So they were like, "You either remove this flag or you're going to be fired."
Ah.
Yeah, and so she didn't remove the flag because she was like, "Okay, so fire me." And so they did fire her, and she is suing them.
Oh, good.
So she's very
Oh,
smart, actually. Yeah, she's doing that because,
yeah.
of course, they can't fire her for putting a rainbow flag on her desk. But
No.
then, yeah, that's the kind of kind of place how you used to work. So you just so people can feel the vibe.
Well, I hope she gets lots of money from them. I hope her lawsuit is like successful and she gets like billions of dollars from them because they can go and fuck
Yeah,
themselves essentially.
yeah, I do hope.
Did you see that the bad the other Korea, the North one?
Yeah.
A guy was there who had coronavirus and he was put into quarantine, but he got out and he went to like a bathhouse and a restaurant, and so they shot him. They
Oh my
like
god.
I'm not saying that's a good idea, but I'm just saying that North Korea doesn't fuck around.
Yeah.
They were like, you need to stay here, and he was like, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. And North Korea
And
must
then
not have
yeah.
the best like hospital facilities, and they must not because they've closed their borders and they're not letting anyone in.
Yeah.
But I mean, nobody could go in anyway. But they must not. They wouldn't. They're like stuck in like the 1800s. They probably don't have the best hospitals. That they wouldn't be able to deal with a pandemic. They would be
Yeah.
fucked. That whole country would be fucked. So I'm not condoning what he did, but I'm just saying nobody does capital punishment like North Korea. Nobody does punishment, period, like North
Yeah.
Korea. Except for
True.
maybe America when they tortured terrorists, alleged suspected terrorists, and that's on the Twin Towers. You know?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I'm not saying that it was a good idea that they shot him, but they just, you don't fuck around in North Korea. If they tell you not to do something, you don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
You know? Like, don't. If
Exactly.
Kim Jong Un says to you, "Can you please not leave your room? You're sick." You just listen to him. You don't be like,
Yeah.
"Okay, I'm gonna put a pin in there and I'm gonna do what the fuck I want." It's North fucking Korea. If someone told me to stay somewhere, I'd sit there until I was told I could leave. I wouldn't be going to bathhouses and restaurants like a fucking idiot. You know? You feel me? I'm not saying what he did was good, but I'm also not saying that people who go to North Korea, you need to realize they'll fucking shoot you for like the littlest thing. So just fucking listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Because remember that guy that went there, that Otto guy? He went there and he stole a poster. And so they literally lobotomized him. I do
Yeah.
not condone that. That was horrible. But still, you're in North Korea. Do not steal anything. They literally
I
had him
mean, do
on
not steal
film.
anything anywhere.
Period. Yeah,
But
but in
in North
North
Korea,
Korea, don't even look at something. Just fucking
yeah.
don't. Like what happened to him was bad. That was horrible. I remember seeing that on the news. That guy was he. They showed the video of him stealing the poster, and then he got like stealing a poster and then lobotomized. That's not the punishment for that. They should have just sent him back to America. But he should not have stolen that poster. He was in North Korea. Even I watched that and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? Why would you steal that? Oh my God. No. If that was me, I saw that poster on the ground, I would have walked in the other direction. I'd be, no, I'm not going to be blamed for this. I would have gone, I would have, oh my God. It gives me so much. I can't believe that people go there and think that that's a good idea. Like, do not do that. They shouldn't have done what they did to him, but he should have left that poster alone. Oh my god. It's North Korea. They'll shoot you for the littlest thing. They'll lobotomize you for the littlest fucking thing.
Yeah, so everybody, please follow Lucy's advices.
Don't go to North Korea. Just fucking
Yeah.
And if you
go,
you just don't do anything. Just
don't breathe, don't do anything.
Yeah. Just if you ever if you're granted entry into that country, which I think they only let you in like 2 months out of the year, if you go there, just don't go there.
Yeah.
It's go to the other Korea. The one where you can go in and see prepubescent girls dance around on stage after they've been starved and beaten. Go there.
Okay. We have that settled.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, she's done. What else?
My mum asked about you the other day. She was like, what's Mimi doing? I'm like, I don't know. She's just been a fucking bitch. I'm kidding. I didn't say that. I told her that you'd started a new job and blah, blah, blah. And she was like, why don't you go to Brazil and teach English? Because then I can come to Brazil and have holidays in Brazil.
Yes.
And I was like...
a lot of holidays in Brazil.
Exactly. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going over there because I can't, because Mimi won't marry me yet, so I have to wait for that to happen.
Okay.
So hurry up so that I can come to Brazil.
So moving. No.
You disgust me. No, but I would come to Brazil just to, like, literally just so they could come knock on your door every day and be like, let's go do something. And you'd have to say yes.
Just like we do it when we were in Wellington together. Yes.
Yes. Taranaki 217.